I didn't get that. He could have literally had all the power and then just took out Zeus, I'm assuming, really easily. But I don't know. I guess when you had the godly power, it could have been easily drained. I didn't get that either. He drained his, I don't know, power that was given to him by Athena. But couldn't take away his, blood, I guess? I don't know. Shit didn't make sense. I thought he was going to be actual mortal after the game, you know? But, yeah. Alright, so I didn't get that, so... And that would have changed a lot of things. That would have literally just eliminated the entire second game if he did that. Or they could have just made 2 games and it would have been like a time travel joke. He goes back in time and just gives his powers back. Be like, hey man, they're about to stab the shit out of you with a sword and take away your powers. I highly recommend you don't go down there and just go to Zeus and beat the shit out of him and then go down there and then destroy the city. And then just destroy everything else, because, you know, that's God of War. I mean, like, how are you going to get mad at the God of War for, you know, warring? What the hell was that? I don't know. I didn't get that one. There's a couple other weird things in the game. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I can't think of any. The second game, it was just really funny. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I just didn't get that. Like, why not keep the god powers? Or maybe, you know, like, I don't know, I saw that as a rejection, well, I see it now as a rejection of the Olympus, you know, Olympus, because he doesn't want to be a part of Olympus, because, you know, they're all fucking garbage. So, you know, that made sense. Like, I don't want the god powers, because even without it, I can fucking destroy you guys. So, that made sense. Kratos, I guess, did that for dramatic effect, because why would I want to be a god? I'm trying to take out the gods. But then, by God of War 4, he's basically just freaking Zeus. Like, I swear, he's just, like, he's even stronger than Zeus at that point. Like, and obviously if you beat Zeus, he's stronger, but like, he's so strong that the story is kind of more focused on his son. Dead ass serious. I'm like, what the fuck? Alright, now don't even get me started on God of War 3. That shit made no sense in the beginning. I swear. Alright, so Kratos has the ability to time travel at the end of the second game. Kratos loses this ability at the beginning of the third game. I didn't get that. I was like, what the hell happened to his time travel? Now obviously he was using the loom, so it wasn't really time travel, he was just stepping through a portal. So alright, I get that. You know, I don't get that. That didn't make sense. So yeah, I got time travel, I can just step through. I don't know, there's like so many plot holes I didn't get. Like, why not go back even further and just kill Zeus as a baby? I didn't get that. Why not kill him as a baby instead of having all these titans show up on Olympus just to destroy the entire thing? Why not just destroy Olympus before it was even built? But, you know, video game logic, and people got to make trilogies and stuff, and then, what you call it, milk the fuck out of a character that kind of doesn't make sense. Or, honestly, Kratos kind of does make sense. Like, the world around Kratos never made sense. Like, alright, he was a Spartan. Spartans are fucking bloodthirsty. That's, I don't know, that's how they are in the game. In Greek mythology, they're supposed to be badass warriors from, you know, ancient times. So, you know, Kratos is a badass dude. He likes war. He likes to beat the shit out of things. You know, he likes to conquer, you know, for Sparta, you know, 300 type shit. So, yeah, alright. It made sense for him to call out to the God of War, you know, Zeus, my soul is yours, or some shit like that. Yeah, that makes sense. But, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. The characters around Kratos not making any sense. Like, alright, I understand Ares watching Kratos because, he's a great warrior. And also, they had some kind of comic or some story before God of War 1, I want to say, that explained how, he was getting watched. I think it was they were looking for, like, some kind of fruit to cure somebody or some shit like that. And then, he killed somebody's champion, which made them angry. I can't remember how it started. Alright, so, you know, he was basically Ares' champion back then, but he didn't even know it. Or he kind of did. So, you know, it made sense that, you know, later on in God of War 1, he's definitely like, oh, I can get his soul now and train him to be my ultimate soldier. So, you know, but actually, oh, I almost forgot about this. Ares planned the entire thing to eliminate all attachment. Because the only attachment Kratos had, honestly, was just the family. That was it. So once you get rid of the family, he's basically the ultimate soldier. Bloodthirsty, ruthless, and cold. Nothing's holding him back anymore. So, you know, he kills his family, but, I don't know, I didn't get this. So, like, Ares, you don't think that killing the man's family is going to upset him? You don't think that, like, him single-handedly murdering his wife and daughter with his blades is going to, like, you know, upset the man? You don't think he's going to try to get revenge or some shit? You think he's just going to be loyal after that? Like, I didn't get that. Like, dude, I don't know, like, I guess Ares was like, Kratos, kill your family and then you'll be the ultimate warrior. I didn't get that. And then also, Ares kind of disguised it a little bit so he couldn't really see his family or some shit like that. So, alright, so he disguised it so he'll definitely kill his family. So, alright, so you disguised the family, so he'll definitely kill them. But that means you have some thought that this might go bad because he's about to murder his family. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Who made this story? Is Ares just stupid? I didn't get that. I was like, man, what the fuck? Like, I didn't get it, bro. I mean, you know. Oh, yeah, man. And then they made Ascension. That game was fucking shit. They focused on multiplayer and it was fucking awful. It really was. They could have did co-op. Or I don't know. Maybe not co-op, but... Oh, I remember what they could have did. They could have made the multiplayer instead of, you know, actually multiplayer. They could have just made the whole thing co-op. And then, like, go on God adventures. You're supposed to be, like, soldiers chosen by the gods. So why not make, like, a little mini story in the co-op or some crap? But no, they didn't do any of that. They just, I don't know, had you fighting for the gods for tribute and shit. So I was like, alright, that makes sense from a multiplayer element, but from a story element, it didn't make sense to me. I was like, that was a great opportunity for co-op. They have Trial of the Gods, which is basically co-op, but it's fucking awful. It's like 10 rounds or whatever rounds, you're just fighting a bunch of monsters. And I'm like, dude, why didn't they just add that in co-op? Like, they could have added like a mini adventure or some shit. And just made it like amazing. No, a lot of missed opportunities. Multiplayer wasn't that bad. I was just really bad at it, so I talked shit about it. But it's literally just a bunch of spamming. It's literally just setting out for spams, like, I don't know, Maxed Out Magica, spam a conch shell or some shit like that, and just spam. That's literally it. It's just a bunch of spamming. It's just fucking rage. It's like playing the story mode on freaking Super Chaos mode with characters, and this is what's stupid about it. It doesn't require skill. It requires a skill to learn how to mash a button or just spam a certain button so your opponents can't do shit. Like, I played it a couple months after, like years after the game came out. Played one game, there was a dude with like Poseidon's gear. He just kept like spinning me or some shit, and I was like, really? Is this all this fucking game is? Like, that's why I fucking stopped playing Ascension. It's like the shittiest game in the series. Like, God, so fucking awful. Like, jeez, it was fucking trash. God, it was only made for freaking multiplayer. That's why they call it Ascension. It was fucking garbage. Straight fucking garbage, man. I swear. God, it was such a bad game. I'm just saying, it was fucking awful.
Calm yourself, Smithgar.
Alright, forgetting Ascension and the atrocities after in that game.
Well,
Let's see, what happens next? I can't remember Ascension that much, because that story just breaks my head. It was that bad. But, yeah. After that, I explained the atrocities of God of War II. Now let me explain this game. For the most part, I don't know if you try to follow the story. Alright, at the beginning of the game, you're fighting the gods. You take out Poseidon. Oh, no, it's full retard. For some reason, Zeus did not descend down to help his two brothers take on everybody. Instead, he just let them fight. Now, you know, confidence in brothers, you know, like, we're like the three gods, you know, the three big guys, you know? Like, God of the underworld, God of the sky, and then God of the sea. But then
Neither God nor man can touch
this is where
its
Zeus goes full retard.
I only need to find.
He literally sees Kratos beating the shit out of his brother.
If you can find your way out of
Like, there was a
underworld,
bunch of QTEs
I'm sure
where,
you
like,
can
you know,
find your way to
Kratos
the
is just
flame
straight up
of
fucking
Olympus.
destroying Poseidon, and then I don't even know where Hades was.
You have been.
I'm assuming Hades was caught up with some Titan or some shit. So that made sense. So, you know, Hades is busy. But Zeus is literally just sitting out there watching the whole thing going down. And then he just watches his brother die. I'm like, bro, why didn't you just step in and just, I don't know, 2v1 Kratos, and then the game would have ended right at the beginning. And then I don't know, video game logic and video game story, so you know, he just had to let his you know, Poseidon get fucking destroyed. Got destroyed. So yeah, that made sense story-wise, or video game story-wise. So yeah, he's dead. Poseidon's dead. So now, oh wait, hold on. So after killing Poseidon, they ascend up to the steps to fight, well, not the steps, they ascend up to the platform, whatever the hell, to fight Zeus. I don't know what happened to Hades. I don't know what happened to Hades whatsoever. Hades just disappeared, I'm guessing. Did I pull this already? Alright, yeah, but Hades just straight up disappears. I mean, not like Zeus needed help. Zeus freaking destroyed them with just a bolt of lightning, and then that was it. Are you serious, Zeus? That's all it took was a bolt of lightning, and you just took out... I mean, he didn't kill Gaia. He knocked that bitch right off the fucking mountain. That was funny. Oh, wait, no, he didn't knock her off. He knocked Kratos off, and he, like, almost cut off her arm, her hand, with the bolt. So, you know, and then at this point, it's hilarious, because Gaia is basically just... you know, kind of betraying Kratos a little bit. She's basically like, alright, so they're holding on, and then, I don't know, she couldn't get Kratos up, so he fell. And then Kratos is saying, like, this, well, I'll just sum it up. He didn't say word for word, but he's basically saying, like, this is my revenge. Like, I was basically the one who got us all here. And then she's like, if I help you, then we both fall. I'm like, bitch, I got you here. What the fuck? This is my revenge. You're like, oh my god. It made no sense. And then after that, she's like surprised when freaking Kratos kills her. And I'm like, really? You narrated all the games, you didn't know this was gonna happen? Are you serious? Like, I don't know. Gaia just lost her, I don't know, narrative intelligence and just went full retard and basically betrayed Kratos. And I don't know if she was watching the story whatsoever, but Ares did that and he died a vicious death. Athena kind of did that and then she died an accidental death. And there was a bunch of other people that died. I'm like, I don't know. I think Gaia was just like, I'm Mother of the Earth, so he probably won't come back and kill me. So, but no, this is what he does. Later on, you see Gaia with her hand just like, you know, kind of cut off a little bit. And then this is freaking hilarious. She's like, I can't remember what exactly she said, but she was like, Kratos, help me up. And then Kratos just looked at her sarcastic as shit, and then he just says the most epic lines ever. He's like, help you? After you just made me fall off a mountain and they didn't help me up whatsoever. So he cuts off her hand. That makes sense. Like, you didn't even help me up the mountain. Like, I don't know, Kratos probably wasn't thinking, and honestly, like, she couldn't really help him, I guess, so that was gonna happen. So, yeah, falls off the mountain, and then, like, I didn't get this, like, how are you gonna betray the dude at the beginning of the game and then ask for help? How are you gonna do that? Be like, hey man, help me up. And I don't even know how the hell he was gonna help her up or whatsoever. That's what I didn't get. Like, is he gonna pull your hand up or some shit? Like, I don't think Kratos is that strong. I don't know. His strength changes. But yeah, he cuts the bitch's hand off, and then she falls. I think she fell. Yeah, she fell. So you know, that made sense. You know. But all right, yeah, that made sense. Revenge, because, you know, you just, like, threw me off the mountain. So, alright, that makes sense. Alright, skipping a couple other things that would just take so long to explain, like how Hades saw this dude in the underworld the entire time but didn't try to stop him before he gained experience orbs. Or, alright, so I'm assuming Hades can see everything that happens in the underworld, you know, God of the underworld. So how come when you see Kratos fall into the river, and then come out weakened but still alive. You didn't just show up right there and just